All right, gentlemen. Let's start off to the first topic here. Gentlemen, have you guys ever heard of Liberty University? Have you guys ever heard of this school?
Liberty University. Where
Are they D1?
College. I don't know where they actually stand in terms of their ranking, but they are located in Virginia, Lynchburg, Virginia. It's a private school, specifically like a Catholic school or Christian school, essentially. Have you guys ever heard of this institution?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so this institution apparently has some of the strictest policies when it comes to what the students need to follow. So apparently they have like some type of point system that based off of that, I'm going to assume that you wouldn't be able to graduate. And they even impose fines in certain situations. I want to read you guys some of the type of fines and things that you can get fined for at this school to try to see if, on top of paying tuition, would you pay these fines? I wanna get your guys' input on these. All right.
Wait. Before
Sorry,
I
like
know
some
you
dress
said there's a
code
point system. How many points are you like? Do they take like your driver's license? They take off points, or they add points until it's taken out, or
That's a good question. I'm gonna assume it has to work like an employer would. After you reach a certain amount of points, they probably give you the boot. That's what my assumption is.
but how many points you thinking? Like 10 points?
I don't know. There's
100
not that
points?
much information available about the school. It's so private. The way that they
I
operate.
think you should enroll.
I should enroll.
Roll and find out firsthand.
That would be interesting. Now, gentlemen, all right. So there's tiers to this. So tier 1 would be 4 points or a $10 fine. Absence from a required meeting, disturbance and non-participation, dress and hair code, failure to respond to an official call slip within 48 hours, horseplay could get you a $10 fine.
I agree with that one. Not gonna lie.
Horseplay?
Horseplay.
Because why am I walking to class and you try to jump on my back? Like, why are you trying to trip me? Like, I'm just trying to get to
No
class.
roughhousing.
No roughhousing.
It's true though. Like what? Yeah.
You're college. I
It's
get
college.
that.
You're a
It's
grown
college,
ass
like-
man.
All right. Personal contact beyond hand holding.
What'd that mean?
What does it sound like it mean? The most you can do with somebody else on that campus is hold their hands. That's the
Wait,
most contact.
what's the fine for that?
$10. We're still at the $10 fines.
I'm
It only
thinking-
gets crazier from
I'm
here.
only thinking that $10 fine.
How would they know though unless
Yeah,
they break
get
into the
snitch-
door? Like,
yeah, somebody snitches.
oh, I mean, they probably have like the boys over there.
It is broken down by
Girls
the
over there.
co-ed situation, but they do break it down like that. But we'll get a little bit further into that aspect of it.
Oh shit.
Music code violation is also under the $10 fine. I'm gonna assume on that one it's specifically like the type of music that you listen to. So it's broken down into you probably have to just listen to Christian music. So keep in mind, tuition is $30,000 a year at the school.
You hear that, McNasty?
What?
You hear that, McNasty?
Yeah.
No nav, all right?
No now. All
No
right.
Kodak Black.
Moving on to the
The whole campus burns
$25
down. $25.
fine category or 6 points. Possession or use of tobacco. Any type of tobacco product. Direct disobedience, disrespect to authority. So any insubordination. A lot of schools have like rules like that. This one is gonna hurt McNasty. McNasty would have been fined out by like week 3.
Let's see this bullshit. Say it.
Gambling.
Yeah.
Find out by week 3.
Yeah.
You thought
He
you were
said,
gonna
yeah. I ain't gonna lie. He was ready to disagree
He was
too.
trying to. He was going to. All right, next. Attendance to school dances. Apparently, they're mandatory. So you can get fined for not attending.
You have to go.
That's
That's what it looks
crazy.
like. They're fining you for it.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
insane. But wait, if they could only
$25.
hold hands, what they doing at the dance? Like,
I don't know. It's like middle school where all the boys stand on one side and all the girls stand to the other.
they have to dance like this, elbows extended,
Elbows extended.
and locked.
All right, moving on to the 50 or the 20 or the 12-point category for 50 beans. 50 beans for every time you break one of these. Attendance, possession, or viewing of any R-rated movies. Not porn, R-rated movies.
So you can't go outside to the movies to watch like a scary movie that's rated R,
Apparently, if you viewed it, you're breaking the school code.
and you get points for that.
$50. 12 points and $50.
Yo, you imagine? They're like, because you know how some schools be like deep in. What if they send like somebody from like school staff to stand outside the movie
Just to wait for you
just
to
to
come
wait,
out.
Who's selling the tickets type shit?
That would be wild.
just viewing them?
you guys think they have like
getting
school
here?
spies?
Probably
Probably like the RAs.
the RAs, yeah,
That's so crazy.
Oh shit.
Why would you even want to go? That's like a boot camp.
literally a boot camp.
Hey man, listen. This is the school rules. They have 12,000 students yearly apparently. So
But,
somebody
hey.
has to be attending this motherfucker.
12,000.
I mean,
12K.
it's good for discipline, bro. Like if I see you went to that school and you graduated, I'll be like, damn, bro, you're locked in.
You're focused.
You're locked in. You could survive anything.
All right, gentlemen. And the last one in this category, entering the residence hallway, quad, or on-campus apartment of the opposite sex. Just entering their apartment gets you a $50 fine.
Damn.
Off rip. Just walking in. You imagine you just walk in, automatic fine? Oh, yo, bro, I'd lose my shit.
Nah, OD.
Moving on to the more heavier punishments. 250 beans and 18 points. Any association with those consuming alcohol, not drinking alcohol, association with people drinking alcohol. I gotta specify that because that's when you're getting the $250 fine. Not because you drank it, but because you associated with those type of people, those type of individuals.
Damn.
Wait, so what's that? That's $50 right there.
$250.
250 beans.
Wait, what's the highest fine?
Highest fine is it looks like $500.
Damn.
500.
$500. There's a couple things that come with it. $500, 30 hours of disciplinary community service, and possible administrative withdrawal.
Damn.
So you
What
can
is
get a
it?
fine, drop out of school, and also get community service all in one go.
What is it? What is it?
In that, what do you think? It's a Christian school. What do you think would fall in that category?
Oh, I was.
Sex.
So abortions,
Oh my.
assault, sexual assault. Now that makes sense. Commission of conviction of any felony, illegal drugs, immorality. Just being immoral. Well, what they consider immoral, clearly they can define that on their own.
Yeah. They make the rules.
Involvement with witchcraft.
Oh.
I'm not even joking. This is like in their policies. Involvement with witchcraft. Life-threatening behavior or language of others or oneself. Non-participation, disruption, non-compliance. Possession and consumption of alcoholic beverages. So you remember how you got a $250 fine for associating with it. So with actually drinking it, you're looking at $500. They double it.
And you get kicked out of school.
Like, refusal to submit to an alcohol test is also a fine for 500 beans. Spending the night with a person of the opposite sex. Gentlemen, are we going to this school? Gentlemen, are we going to this school? $20,000 of your hard-earned cash every year. And 12,000 people are currently probably attending right now at this university.
Nah, they really locked in though.
Yeah, like why would you even go? I mean, you gotta really be a real, like a diehard.
Like a devout.
You got to be.
Yeah.
But at the same time, how many people you think are there because their parents are forcing them to go there?
Oh.
Ooh, that's got to be a high category in that specific type of environment. I don't think most people opt for that.
I'll say it's like 50-50.
50-50, you think?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that
Probably
high.
75-25.
Probably. I would think probably more like that. Like, only about 25% of them are actually there because they want to be there.
Nah, I think of it the opposite way.
The
75
opposite?
want to be there, 25% are forced.
You might be right. Because there's a lot, I forgot what school. It's not in Utah. It's a Mormon school. Where
they
it just has a
sulk.
high attendance rate because all the Mormons live out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you might actually be right. I don't know.
You heard about sulking?
Oh, I've heard about Salkin. Yeah.
Yeah.
You heard about Salkin? Why have you heard about it?
Why have you? It's like the Spider-Man meme. Everybody's pointing at each other.
Oh, shit.
Nah, that's crazy.